Hello, my name is Jennifer Reyes, and this is my GISD Dual Language Team Development Training Session for my LDCB 3310.3 Leading Teams for Professor Michael Stock. Bienvenidos. I want to thank you all for joining today's team development training. For those who may not know me, I am Jennifer Reyes, Director of the Dual Language Program. I know coming back from the pandemic has put our students behind and left us much to catch up on. This has caused new issues to arise, and we've all been stretched while working aimlessly towards our goals. When you leave today's meeting, I would like you to feel informed and know what's expected in the future as we work together as a team to prepare dual language curriculum for our students. I am confident we can get all necessary training to help our students catch up from the pandemic. We need to work together as a high-performance team to aim towards new goals while keeping our well-being. During this training, we will be discussing team dynamics, team performance, and team development. This will result in a high-performance team. First, we need to understand, what does team dynamics mean? The unconscious physiological force that influences the direction of a team's behavior/performance. You see, the nature of the team's work, the personalities within the team, their working relationships with other people, and the environment are all how team dynamics are created. So the question is, what am I going to do for our team dynamics? Well, number one, one-on-one meetings. I will schedule one-on-one meetings and will have an open door policy. This will allow me to get to know everyone and allow you to discuss anything you feel necessary without being judged. Number two, communication. I know that communication has been light in the past, but I'm a true believer that you cannot over-communicate. I will give you all the information you need in order for you to complete your task as we start implementing the new dual language criteria. I will provide updates through the process to ensure that we stay on track. Number three, create a team charter. We will hold a meeting to create a team charter so that everyone knows our dual language department's direction, but stays within the Georgetown ISD vision. Number four, I will schedule 3 team building sessions. The first one will be scheduled at the beginning of the year, another one mid-year, and the last one at the end of the year. This will allow us to keep developing our team bond. What does team performance mean? Team performance is a product of team members working together towards goals. An effective team is one that yields high performance, high team member satisfaction, and team viability. So let's ask the question of what makes a team effective in practice. If we conceptualize an effective team as one that yields maximum measurable output, then an effective team is one that yields high performance. High team member satisfaction and team viability. When it comes to team performance, there are many things to consider. One is a safe environment. Now, I'm not just talking about physically safe, but also a safe place to be innovative without negative input. Any negativity will not be tolerated. As a reminder, the Georgetown ISD vision is home of the most inspired students, served by the most empowered leaders. Our students are looking towards us for that innovation. I will send the students a survey to see how the dual language program has affected them and share those findings at our quarterly meeting as inspiration to let us know that your work is changing our students' lives. However, we as teammates need to encourage each other. So I have printed blank affirmation cards. If you see someone you would like to affirm, fill out the card and give it to them. If you want to remain anonymous, that's okay. I will also be sending everyone in the group an anonymous survey before every quarterly meeting so that you can provide feedback freely. This will hold our team accountable. The survey will also ensure that we are meeting our team's goals or if revising those goals. Lastly, due to the pandemic, a lot of us have missed our outside trainings. I have been approved to hire a temporary sub to fill your position while you're at training so that you don't feel like you're letting our students down. Team development. This process of learning to work together effectively is known as team development. Bruce Tuckman, an educational psychologist, identified a 5-stage development process that most teams will follow to become high performing. He called these stages forming, storming, norming, performing, and adjuring. This will be the layout that we are going to follow to make this next year successful for our students. Now that we touched on team dynamics and team performance, let's get more into detail of team development. First, let's recap what happened last year. We had to implement online as an option for our students without planning. Although our district did well with the resources we had, this left our dual language students to fall behind since they are learning the general curriculum and an additional language. At the end of the school year, we sent a survey to the dual parents and students to find out what worked for them and what did not. We also sent the survey to the dual language teachers to determine what worked for them and what did they need to fulfill their duties this year. Over the summer, we evaluated the feedback and developed plans and goals to implement this year. We all need to understand that it will take some time, redirection, innovations, and lots of teamwork as we take this journey. Let's do a quick overview of the 5 stages of team development. During the forming stage, we need to communicate our goals for this year since we are making online schooling a permanent option. We are going to have teachers question, "What is expected of me?" Or, "How am I going to handle this year's request?" I'm sure that everyone is asking these same questions, and we will address them today. For the forming stage, we will be the part where we will have to help navigate our dual language teachers. We have some teachers with strong personalities, and we will need to be prepared on how we will handle these situations that will arise. Over time, the teachers will adapt to the plan, and unity will begin to bloom in our department again. This is the norming stage, but it is not over yet. The next stage is the performing stage. We will still have issues that will pop up that we will need to address, but the teachers will be more open-minded and implement our plan for our students. The last stage is the adjourning/completing stage. One of our goals is to hit this stage by the end of this 2021-2022 school year. Now, let's talk more details and goals for our dual language team. At our first quarterly meeting, we will have a breakfast and lunch available for our dual language teachers. This will show them how much we appreciate them jumping into doing what was best for our dual language students last year. At this time, we will notify our team that our administration has implemented a permanent online option for our students. This will automatically have some teachers on edge and want to push back. We will let them know that we have carefully examined their feedback from last year and looked at all of their strengths. We will notify them that we have elected 4 dual language teachers that will conduct the online portion only, and the rest will remain in-person teaching. We will let them know that the teachers we selected were examined per their knowledge regarding technology and their last year's teaching enthusiasm. During one of their breaks at this quarterly meeting, I will have them sign up for their one-on-one meetings to let me know more about them and that I have an open door policy. And this will also give them confidence to be able to come and discuss anything that they feel necessary and that is important to them. We will also notify them that they can sign up for trainings and that we will have substitutes on standby to allow them to obtain the training that they need. This will help them feel empowered in pushing forward and expanding our goals for our department. We will ask the teachers to volunteer to help create a team charter to hold our department accountable. We would need 4 teachers to volunteer for that. During this meeting, we will let them know that we will be having quarterly meetings. That today, the one that for our first quarterly meeting would be the first one. The next one would be in December. But before our second quarterly meeting, I will send out an anonymous survey to all of our staff. And we will discuss that feedback from the quarterly meetings to keep the issues at a minimum. We will send our dual language students' parents a survey as well and make sure that we're meeting our goals. And we will discuss those findings at that second quarterly meeting as well. At our next quarterly meeting in December, we will be addressing the storming stage. This is a time when our teachers have been working hard and are ready for a winter break. As a result, we might see some strong personalities begin to surface and cliques starting to form. We will have a breakfast, lunch, and a small tangible gift to show the teachers how much we appreciate their hard work with the changes. We will let them know that our workspace is a safe place for innovation to breed without negative pushback. We will pick 4 campus team leads to help move the goals forward and address the negativities in their groups. I will share the feedback we obtained from them as well as the parents, both good and bad. I will have a student guest speaker to let them know how this program has improved their lives to understand their impact on our students' lives. In the last 2 hours of our meeting in December, we will have George Glover with Texas Teamworks come and do team exercises with our staff to help boost the morale. Our teachers will come back from winter break rested and inspired. This will put us on track with the norming stage. During the norming stage, we will continue to monitor our teachers and check if they need assistance. This will let them know we care about how they're doing, and we can also remind them of our department goals. We should also continue to give affirmations, and I will continue my one-on-one meetings. We will not have a quarterly meeting until the performing stage in February. At our 3rd quarterly meeting, we will be in the performing stage. We will hold this meeting off-site to focus on the meeting and not have any distractions. We will continue to provide breakfast and lunch for appreciation, and we will continue to give affirmations. The teachers will start to feel clear and stable structure and are on board with the Georgetown ISD vision and our department's goals. We will go over those to keep them at the forefront of their minds. We know that some conflicts may still emerge, so we will go over the team charter that 4 of our teachers collaborated and designed. We will go over the teachers' and parents' feedback and discuss if any goals should be altered. The last 2 hours will be designated for the Reunion Ranch rope course to continue to build up team unity. May will be our last quarterly meeting, and we are in the completing/adjourning stage. We will hold this meeting off-site at Spirit Reigns establishment. The meeting will be quick. We will continue to offer our breakfast and lunch appreciation and go over our department's accomplishments. We will also have a little send-off gift since this school year has come to an end. Before lunch, we will have a dual language graduating student give a speech both in English and in Spanish. This will show our department's accomplishments live in action. After lunch, as a final training session, we want to show our staff how to take care of themselves. Spirit Reigns establishments have horses that they can ride or brush. We will have a station where they can get a 15-minute massage or do a 30-minute yoga session. We will wrap up the day with ice cream as we leave for summer break. Great job. In closing, we need to be servant leaders and be the example we want our teachers to follow. If we have a great attitude to this change, then the teachers will be more willing to follow. Let this training inspire you. We can build a team that can rely on each other, breed creativity, trust, and support. Remember, You are an asset, not just to this team, but to our students. Let's make this the best year beyond our students' expectations. Sí se puede. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to the dual language team development training session. Thank you.